Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
In a world filled with diversity, where radical faith and progressive believers come together, there's a place that's breaking all boundaries and embracing believers from all walks of life. Bullet and Flight Radio, where believers unite, boundaries break, and love triumphs.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed, you like fast life, you like to drive, get done.
Y'all, I am so sorry. My computer just literally crashed right before I was going on. So, like literally, I had just started everything, went live, and my laptop just was like, nope. So, I am so sorry about all that. I was trying to click on things, and I was like, is this frozen? And then it popped up with the SureGen thing there, and I couldn't remove it. So, but thanks so much for hanging in there. I apologize for the delay. What's up, Michaela? How you doing, Queen? Thank you for joining in. Dr. Holt is in the building. That's right. Hit that like button for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Coach Leslie is in the building. What's up, Queen? How you doing? Thank you. It's time to get ready with me, y'all. It is the last Kwame Speaks morning vibings for 2023, at least on Pyro Media Network. I'm probably going to have stuff on, here, I needed a napkin. I'm probably going to have some stuff here on my personal channel and definitely in, in Patreon. So definitely make sure that you guys sign up for Patreon for Pyro Media's Patreon. It's called the Hotspot. You want to go ahead and go to patreon.com/Pyro Media. Yes. Only $5 a month, less than a cup of coffee. Now, I showed you guys some new products this past Tuesday. And it was this overnight exfoliating treatment. I tried it last night. I like it. I woke up this morning and I felt like, we had some work done. So it felt nice. It was good. I'm going to continue to try to use it when I'm not using any retinoid. So I'll use a retinoid, then the next day I'll use this. But I think I'm going to use this to probably like once or twice a week because I don't like really exfoliating too much because my skin will get a little cray. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to use this like maybe once, twice a week maximum. And then, yeah. All right, y'all. We got a lot to talk about today. Let me go ahead and reset everything on here because it was just nuts this morning. So I apologize. How are you guys doing today? What are your plans for the holidays? Are you guys planning to do anything for the holidays? Anything crazy? Any preparations for anything? Because I know we're winding down to the last couple of days for Pyro being on Pyro being on going on hiatus. So let me know what you guys are planning to do. Is there a link for Patreon? Oh, actually, you know what? I'll do that. Thanks for letting me know, Coach Leslie. I will go ahead and make it easier for my peoples. Patreon.com/Pyro Media. Let me see if I can make sure www.patreon. Okay. And isn't that HTTPS is S? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Put all that in there. Join our gated community. All right. Cool. There you go. I just put it in there for everybody. La-da-da-da. Join our gated community, people. Yes. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, mommy, how you doing? Yes, we're going to Mother Corvin's house with Olive. No, you're not. No, you're not. Absolutely not. Coach Leslie said, I'm headed to ATL for Bishop Peterson event, then home to Baltimore. All right, Coach Leslie. All right. I wonder if are you going to be streaming it, Coach Leslie? Let me know if you are. Dr. Ho, you are welcome. Nah, don't be inviting everybody. This is what happened with Malik when I was growing up. She would invite the entire football team to come through. Everybody all hot and sweaty and nasty, coming in stinking up the house. No. I'm kidding. It's streaming in Larry Reed Live's Patreon. Yeah, I know. I'm actually a member of his Patreon. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, this CeraVe vitamin C, I would say if you don't want the Natorium, this is another great addition. There's another one that is really, really, really good, but it's like $100. I don't feel like it's necessary to do that much for vitamin C. It's not that deep, but it's I believe it's by Skin Cuticles or Skin Cuticles. I'll get it. I'll get the information out. I love CeraVe product. I actually have the hydrating cleanser by CeraVe. They are CeraVe is really good. I like CeraVe a little more than Cetaphil. When I was using Cetaphil and the Cetaphil's cleanser, for some reason it made my skin break out a little bit. I don't know if it was just because it was cleansing out my skin or what have you, but for some reason it broke out my skin. I don't know, and that was back in the day. That's when I was living in Seattle, so I don't know if it was just the weather or what have you. And I wasn't into skincare like that, so I don't know if it was something I was doing or some other products that I was using in conjunction with that. But CeraVe has never failed me at all. So phenomenal products there. But anyway, I don't want to hold you guys too long. Let's see here. Okay, let's get what we're meditating on. What we are meditating on. Let me close this out because you failed me, girl. There we go. All right. You failed me, computer. All right. So what we're meditating on. Don't get rope burn. Don't get rope burn. I saw this picture the other day. And it was in conjunction with what John, my family coming by plane, train, automobile, helicopter, parachute here for the holiday. I know that's right. Don't get rope burn. And basically what I got from this is basically sometimes you are holding on to stuff that you don't need to. And I saw this and I was talking to was I talking to Cupcake? I don't know who I was talking to. I was talking to somebody about this, but I saw and I could not download it. I'm so mad that I can't find it, but I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw this video of somebody saying you can have success or you can have revenge, but you can't have both, right? You can't have both. You can't that's a powerful illustration. And right, let it go. Exactly. It is a powerful illustration. But you can't have both. You can't focus on trying to be successful, trying to grow, trying to do things in work or whatever your goals are and aspirations of life, and also try to want to be or want to have revenge. It's just not gonna work. It's impossible. You can't have both of it. I know people say you can have it all. No, you can't have that. That doesn't work. You either will have revenge or you either will be successful. And you can't have both. It's just not possible. And furthermore, if for my scripture bound people, it is, I think it's Romans 12. I think it's Romans 12 in the Bible. God said vengeance is his and his alone. It says vengeance is mine. And the last time I checked, God is a selfish God. He don't want nobody before him. He don't want like he doesn't want anybody before him. I don't put nobody before God. Nobody is as powerful as God. Oh, I'm not even showing you guys the dang on products. I'm so sorry. Y'all know I start off with my fat water from Fenty Skin. Look how much it's only been a couple of months. This is the big bottle. And I use this every day. So the fact that I'm only I'm a little halfway in. That's a good deal. I think so. Then I went in with my Snail Radiance Dual Essence. Then I am going in with this eye cream. I really like this eye cream. It doesn't feel heavy. It's pretty light consistency. And then I just went in with my brow lash and brow serum. So, but anyway, yeah. So you can't have it both ways, and God doesn't want you to worry about all the drama and the stress and stuff like that. And I've noticed. Hold on one second. He said that, but I'll be wanting to get the that's right then, Lord. Hey, Cupcakes, what's up, Queen? Good grand rising to you. Yeah, I get that. We all get in flesh, right? We all get, in our we all want to get in the car and rowdy it up, right? But that's not what he wants. And I've noticed when you let things go and you give it to God, I promise you, there is nothing anybody can do to me. I really have gotten to this point. There's nothing that anybody can do to me because I am not a criminal. I am not a horrible person. She said, I like that. I'll let that go. Yeah, I'm not. There's nothing. I held a security clearance for years. The government don't just give you stuff like that, especially this government. Don't just give you stuff like that if you out here, in gangs and doing all that stuff. Whatever. It just doesn't work like that. Even though I feel like the government's a gang in and of itself, but that's here nor there. That's here nor there. But hello, Cupcakes, missed you. Pretty old as well. Aww. Did we speak good things over? We did. We're gonna have a phenomenal day today on today. We're gonna have a phenomenal week, sis. We're gonna have a phenomenal week. Cupcake has been really reminding me about your the power of your tongue. And it's funny, and I'm not even joking about this, y'all. Why am I putting this on? Yeah, I'm not even done. I'm not even joking about this. I literally on Monday, was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday because I had just finished Morning Vibes. Tuesday morning, I went in. I did Morning Vibes. Did our dog enough? You get a good breakfast this morning? He did. He's outside frolicking. I did Morning Vibes. I got finished getting ready. I went to my computer in my office, started turning on everything, drinking my tea, minding my biz, getting ready for the day, just skipping through my house, walking through, get into my office, everything's fine and dandy. All of a sudden, I'm like, the computer's taking a really long time to get to the internet. And I'm looking, and I turn around and I look at my modem, and I'm like, my modem's not down. What's going on? Now we had an internet outage, and I said it's going to be, and it's because that morning, Cupcake reminded me. She said, "Kwame, you said it's going to be one of those days." And throughout, I'm freaking out because I have shows, I have meetings. I had to take meetings by calls instead of Zoom and Google Meet. Like I had. Tuesday was a very busy day for me. I couldn't get in contact. I had to text my team. Like it was a lot going on. It was a really, really, really stressful day. And y'all don't even know this because the programming Pyro didn't even. But this is not all I do. So like, this is what I'm saying. Like it was a really, really stressful day. I'm going in with this daily brightening serum. I showed you guys this past Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and start it, but or try it out. But I had gotten off the phone and I'm like texting Cupcake. I'm talking to different people. I'm like letting my people know, like, hey girl. And Cupcake reminded me, she called me. She was like, hey girl, you need to watch what you say. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she was like, you need to watch what you put in the atmosphere. And I said, what do you mean? And she reminded me, she was like, what you said? You said you were gonna have it's gonna be one of those days. And it's one of those days. And I said, you know what, Cupcake? I was joking with her when I said, you know what? I repent. You're right. I was joking, but I was dead serious. I was saying it in the Lyte band. I wasn't joking, actually. I was saying it like that. But when I got off the phone with her, I said, you know what? In the name of Jesus, everything's going to be fixed within the next 10 minutes. And I just said it. I didn't say anything. I promise you, it was literally 9 minutes later. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive it was 9 minutes later, everything came back on. Because what happened was is that there was a massive outage in my area. I had called my bestie. My bestie lives like 5 minutes from me, 8 minutes from me, and she was like, girl, I can't do no work. I can't. She's like, this is how everybody was freaking out. I called my girl Tasha Champion. She's also she lives in Victorville. She was telling me, that there was, she was having some issues too, or whatever. Everybody that we were all having issues with the internet, and so literally, and then I called and my company that I go, and I don't go through Spectrum anymore. I left their asses, but I went through Frontier. Very rarely gets outages. Like, I mean, it's very rare. Spectrum be going down every damn 5 seconds. Okay, they have good internet, but they be going down every 5 seconds, and I don't have time for that. When I said that, and 10 minutes later everything came back on, because they were talking about it may be 24 to 48 hours before it comes back on. 24 to 48 hours, girl. I got stuff to do. I'm running a company. Are you serious? So I was like, no. In the name of Jesus, this is going to be fixed in the next 10 minutes. And I promise you, I'm not even joking. It was 10 minutes later, everything came back on. I started shouting. And Cupcake called back and said, it's back on. She said, see, I told you. So maybe in addition to the other word for the day of letting things go and not getting rope burn, also, and trusting God and letting God be the because vengeance is his alone. I don't have to do anything. Getting out of God's way and letting him do what he needs to do, because there's life and death in the power of the tongue. There is. And I really, like, sometimes I think people think that it's joking and it's like word curses and all that stuff. That stuff is real, and if you don't speak life over your life and over yourself and over your things, I want you guys to wake up in the morning. Now I in addition to me praying and talking to God and thanking him for all I do, I speak. When I get up in the morning and I finish talking to God, I go in the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face. I look in the mirror and I speak into my life, because nobody else is going to do that for you, and nobody should do that for you. It's your life alone, so you should be the one talking. I promise you, if you take 5 minutes a day and you speak and you look in that mirror, just look in the mirror and talk to yourself and speak life into yourself. Life will get so much better. I promise you. I started, my therapist told me to do mirror work. And what he meant by that is like just talking to the mirror and really talking to yourself and looking at yourself. So I bet you a lot of you can't look in the mirror for more than 5 minutes. Like looking directly at yourself and looking at, because what we do is we tend to look down upon ourselves. We tend to speak down upon ourselves. We tend to look at ourselves in a negative light. And so that causes us to not look into our eyes, look into our bodies, look at ourselves and be happy for what we have and what we look like and who we are. A lot of you, and I'm not saying it's all Pyro Media, I'm just saying anybody who's listening in. A lot of you look down upon yourself. A lot of you speak negatively over your life. A lot of you let things continue to fester and go because you're not taking control over your life. When people say take control over your life, we're not talking about going outside of the will of God. We're talking about owning what God made you in his image and his likeness. That includes the power of the tongue. That includes what you speak into the atmosphere. I'm not saying witchcraft. I'm not saying your will. I'm saying how can you do mirror work? Can you even see you in the mirror? It's not. I was on a roll, Cupcake, and here you go being a troll. A mess. Anywho, and I went in with I didn't even say it. Sorry, I got so excited. So I went in with this moisturizing gel cream. I like this one. I like the gel creams, the gel moisturizers, because it's lightweight and it also feels like it's a thicker serum. Hello, the Cupcake. I am happy you're better. I'm good. Thank God. Hallelujah. Y'all are the best. But yes, I like this one. This is from Verse, but there's a couple of other gel creams that I'm going to go ahead and try to, or gel moisturizing creams, and they're really, really good. So it's like a thicker consistency for like it feels like a thicker serum, but it locks everything in. And the reason why I like to use this one in conjunction with this is because this is extremely moisturizing, and I don't want to look like a light bulb. Like you already can see that my skin is already glowing. So I don't want to look greasy, right? And so this is it's a Dew Glow, a moisturizer, SPF 30 by Naturium, one of my favorite sunscreens ever. And then I locked everything in with this squalene oil. Squalene is the way to go, y'all. Anywho, yeah, that's all I gotta say, about that. This school is so quiet. I'm low-key nervous, but it's finals week, so maybe they're concentrating. Yep, they're concentrating. And speak good. That let it be no drama for the rest of the week in the name of Jesus. All right, y'all. Let those ropes go. Don't get rope burn, and let's move on. It's time for story time. Y'all. MC Lyte, arguably one of the best female rappers of all time. A goat. Oh, you can't even see her. Hold on one second. I don't know what's going on. You're getting on my nerve. This laptop is getting on my nerve. There we go. Can you see her? I don't know what's going on. There we go. All right. Yeah. So arguably one of the best female rappers of all time. And this morning, I'm over here. I'm prepping for the show. I'm looking up, stuff to talk about today, and I come across this bit of BS. Okay, let me enlarge this so you guys can see it. So apparently, MC Lyte is getting heat and being called a pedophile, because in her lyrics from 1991, she says, "But I'm into little boys that are about 17." This is from 1991. How old is her? How old is she? Hold on. How old is MC Lyte now? She's 53 years old. Okay, sorry. I just want to make sure that she was actually 53. I double checked. Yeah, so she's 53 years old. So she was what? Like, I don't know. Probably 17, 18 around the time. Right? Yeah. In her 20s, early 20s. 1991, you're bringing up, I don't know who did it, but this is one of the issues that I have with social media. Social media will see something, and without verifying, without they'll see a soundbite and they'll go and take it. Oh, she likes men. I thought she was. Not to stop, Dr. Holt. But it's like really, come on now, y'all. Out of all the things, and this is right after the hip hop awards. Or the hip hop tribute, the tribute of 50, I think it was 50 some years of tribute to hip hop or whatever. And we just saw her expanding. This is starting to feel like a hip hop takedown. That's what I'm saying, Coach Leslie. Because with Diddy, I'm like, okay, I see you, girl. You've been talked about for a while. We get it. But MC Lyte, we're never hearing anything negative about MC Lyte. And her liking women is not negative. Allegedly. Her allegedly liking women is not negative. Come on. Really? A mess. This is stupid. And the fact that people in there, this is one of the reasons why people get aggravated. People get frustrated with the internet, because it's like, come on, y'all. Really? MC Lyte? Anywho, Let that one go, because that one's dumb. This doesn't even make any sense. Leave that queen alone. Let go of that rope. Okay? Because that's a reach. All right, y'all. This fool. Listen. Kroy Biermann, who is the ex-husband, soon to be ex-husband. MC Lyte don't bother nobody for she really doesn't. She really doesn't, Dr. Holt. Kroy Biermann, who is married to that thing over there. Michaela says it's most definitely a takedown of hip hop, because a lot of people are coming at the certain artists, and don't call me a conspiracy theorist, but I believe Jay won't write what he said 2 years ago. Jay-Z? Are you talking about Jay-Z? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but break that down for me a little bit, Michaela. But yes, Kroy Biermann is the current husband, I believe. I don't know if they're going to get a divorce or not. I don't know what's going on with them. Of Kim Zolciak. They were originally going to get a divorce. It was all messy or whatever. They're going back and forth on social media. They were going back and forth with the press. There was a whole bunch of stuff or whatever for the past couple of months. Woo, woo, wah, wah. Last month, they were talking about, or the beginning of this month, they were talking about, or the end of last month, they were talking about that they were going to be working it out and possibly, going through mediation and all that stuff, whatever. Okay, cool. Then the court said, y'all have until the end of this month to figure out if y'all going to get a divorce or not. What's going on? Right? Cupcake said, heck, the song came out in 91. It was probably recorded before that when she was 70. That's what everybody is saying. And that was the case. I'm not even going to put that up, Dr. Holt. You a mess. It's too early for that. Anywho, so this, I think it was Monday or Tuesday or whatever, there was a video released from police footage. The, what do you call it, the chest cam or whatever, or the camera or whatever. It's like you feel bad for him, but it's also like you are still with her. You're staying with her. So it's like, what do you want us to do? Take a look at what this is, girl. He seems stressed out. Hold on, what's it? I'm surprised they didn't lock him up. Then police were being very nice the way how they was kind of right. We're gonna get into that part. I mean, does have a stop, Dr. Holt, cut it out. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. This is from TMZ, by the way. Oh, and I apologize for any cussing this morning. So please, if you're at work and you have me on a loudspeaker, please lower this down. So I just want to. It may not be safe for work.
Talk to me. What's going on?
It's just a bunch of nonsense.
All right, come talk to me, ma'am. Stay right there. What's going on tonight?
We're just having an argument.
About what?
About our fucking life.
Okay, what happened? Why,
it's our life. It's destroyed.
Okay, what started the argument?
Her inability to fucking solve problems.
Okay.
Or address them or do anything.
Come over here.
Why?
Because I want to talk to you away from her. I don't want her to start screaming at you and have a whole argument.
It's nothing but an act. It's all a bunch of bullshit.
What is?
Everything she does.
Okay, what did she do tonight?
Everything, dude. I can't. I'm not going to do this because this right here does nothing but fuel her bullshit. I'm not doing this. This is narcissistic behavior. I'm not doing this.
I'm just trying to figure out what the
There's nothing to do. You shouldn't even be here. Who called you?
Now I want to point out something. He is spazzing. Absolutely, Cupcake. He is spazzing. Thank you, Cupcake. We're gonna put a not safe for work because it's cussing and stuff like that. But I want to point out something. And I know people are like, oh, he's playing the race car. He's playing the race car, girl. Oh, we got a problem. It's always a race car with Kwame. Yeah, girl, it is. Because I'm a black man first. But if it was me or any of my brethren that's inside of the chat or anybody watching, if it was me doing all this to an officer, who came to my house because of a potential domestic disturbance, I would be on the ground right now. That's all I'm saying. I just want y'all to notice that. Because had that been Jonathan Majors, we're going to get to him in a moment. Had that been Mahershala Ali, had that been any other black celebrity, because I know some of y'all say, well, he's rich. That's why he's... No. You doing all this, getting all hype. I don't know what's in your hand. I don't know what's in your pockets. You walking back and forth, you getting hype with me. I would be a little concerned. But no, he gets to express himself. He gets to vent. But a black man, he would have been on the ground or pow by now. Let's continue.
Your kids.
What kid?
You have kids? I don't know. Whoever's in the house.
So he's been outside this whole time.
What was the argument about?
Our life. Our life.
Okay,
and it's
so
fucking destroyed.
Why is it getting so heated?
Because our life is destroyed. What don't you understand? There's no money. There's no house. We're getting divorced one day and we're not the next.
Okay.
She's fucking other men. What do you want?
Just calm down.
Calm down, but I don't have a fucking life. And I don't have somebody who won't fucking listen to me.
Calm down.
Oh, calm down.
So listen, girl. I understand that you are upset. I understand that you are going through things. I understand that but you chose this woman, and you chose to continue to say it. You even chose to go back to her. Okay, for whatever reason, and maybe you should look at OnlyFans. Maybe. I'm not laughing at him. I'm just saying, if you talk to the police that way, if it was us, any of us, it would be a situation. Oh yeah, that's a given. That's a given, Michaela, for sure. Absolutely. This man really needs therapy. This is a mental breakdown that shouldn't be. Yeah, absolutely. There's not even a question of that. He definitely needs therapy for sure. But all I'm saying is that because there was a phone call made, and they brought him to, that the police were called to his home. She's sleeping with someone to get some money, boy. You want her to solve problems? She's trying to solve a problem. Maybe she's talking to Big Papa again. I don't know what the problem is, but it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. But speaking of craziness, okay, this whole situation happened. I saw this yesterday, and I was waiting all day. I was trying my best because I had to work. I had to edit. There was a lot of things I had to get done. It's a busy week, okay? This is some mess. I want you to see newly released footage of the night that is going on. Are we still gatekeeping? Yes, we are. Yes, Cupcake, we are. I thought about it. I was like, no, this should be our secret. Okay, so we'll put it in Patreon. I'll do a special and put it in Patreon. Yes, absolutely. Anywho, sorry, it's a joke. Jonathan Majors' attorneys, they released the footage, or more footage from last night, or from the night of the incident. Okay, I want you to take a look at this. So right here, what you're seeing in this area right here is Jonathan Majors is physically putting her back in the car because she's become belligerent and aggressive, and he's just wanting to leave, right? Right here is where you see Jonathan Majors walking away, and she won't let him go. She is physically touching him and holding on to him. And as you saw, he was running away from her, and she started to chase him. And then here her ass goes trying to be a damn track star. But this is what happens when you are physically fit, Jonathan. He is going the long distance. He is running. He is running. Okay? So we saw this. This is when she want to go and cry and do all that other stuff and talk about she was you guys know what that's about, okay? She's a runner. She's a track star. Yes, he was running like Forrest Gump. He ran, honey. Lock the snow bunny up. I'm tired. Who put this raggedy dramatic music on? TMZ child. This is a video for TMZ. That was all them. I feel like she should be like, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay? Instead of us looking at him, we need to look at what she did. Okay? Because she was talking about how she was afraid. He was saying that he was abusive to her, verbally and mentally, and that she needed to be like Michelle and Coretta Scott King, Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King. You could never, number one. And for two, girl, you didn't look like you were scared of her or scared of him. You were running after him. I don't run towards danger. You're a liar. And I don't like you. And you ruined this man's career. I love to see him in movies. He's a great actor. And you took him away from us. I hope you get vindicated, Jonathan. I hope you get vindicated. And I hope you will this teaches you a lesson not to deal with snow bunnies. Unless they're properly vetted. You gonna tell her that she needs to be like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama? She doesn't know the plight of a black woman. She doesn't know. She doesn't have that context. So part of this is on you. You should have ran to a police station so you could stay away from her ass. The girl's kooky. And I better never see, you better treat Megan right. If you get out of this, and I pray that you do in the name of Jesus, I pray that you do. I pray that you get your endorsements back. I pray that the truth comes out about this girl. Stay away from snow bunnies. They're crazy. They are. I'm sorry, y'all. This case, this Jonathan Majors case, has been really, 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 like, under my skin. It's really been under my skin. Like I like it really feels like this is a public lynching of this man. Like the way everything went down was so weird to me. So weird. First of all, we get notification that he was arrested. I don't want to see her face anymore. Let me pull her off. I don't want to see your face anymore. You're disgusting. Anyway, back to you, sir. Actually, I don't even want to see you in the courtroom. I just want to see you just in a good light right now, okay? First of all, we find out that you did you not learn from Tiger Woods, Jonathan? That's what I'm saying. And that one was even crazy. Then she came in with a bat. Jonathan. We did it at the same time. Jonathan. First of all, we get notification everywhere that Jonathan Majors has been arrested, or that he's in that he's being possibly charged with domestic violence, or that there's an issue with his girlfriend. Whatever the headlines were, it was crazy. Then we find out a couple of days later, because I know his attorney said, "You better shut up, don't say nothing, don't respond, don't go on the internet, nothing." Then we get a what do you call it? All these allegations about how he's been to people, and these people who worked with him are horrible, but they never came out and said anything. Whatever. That came out. Then we're hearing all of this stuff about from Grace Jabari, how that. Then we find out a couple of weeks later that after that, then they released text messages that she apologized and all this stuff for. What is going on? The whole thing is fishy. It's crazy. Then he's losing endorsements. He's losing he lost his management or his PR, or I think it's a PR agency or whatever. Then Disney was holding on to him. They said, "Okay, we're gonna keep you in here, girls. Everything's all good." Then recently Disney said, "You gotta go, bro. This is too much heat for us." So you lost everything, all of your movies, all of your stuff. Like, you don't have anything coming out of this. She should pay. She should pay. Because I don't want to sit here and then we're like, "Oh, you're not believing the victim." I always believe the victim. But who's the victim? Who's the victim, huh? Is it Gracie or is it Jonathan? Because one thing I know about Megan Good, from my observations, is that Megan is not going to go around adding herself into fire. She don't like that. She don't like drama. So if she's willing to stick by her man, listen. What a woman. That's all I'm going to say. Well, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta get to work. I gotta make some candles. It's holiday season. Definitely make sure you head over to luxandnoir.com if you want to grab some candles for your lovers or your family, your friends. We got some new stuff over there. I'm getting ready to update the website actually because I want to make it all festive. But yeah, if you want to get stuff in time for the holiday season, I would encourage you to get it up there or get into Lux and Noir and make your orders before the end of the day. We usually ship out on Thursdays, but as soon as you order for this holiday season, I'm just shipping them out as soon as I can, or getting them shipped out as soon as it comes in. So if you order today, then I'm going to ship it out tomorrow. If you order tomorrow, I'm going to ship it out Sunday or Saturday. I just don't ship out on Sundays. Sundays I don't ship. So I don't think the mail goes on Sundays anyway. So yeah. But anywho, love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy your day. Stay blessed. Stay stress-free. Continue to glow up. Throw some hearts, orange hearts in there if you can. Throw some fire signs if you can as well. Remember, speak good into your life, y'all. Really, it really does help. It really does make a difference. So I love you guys. I pray that you guys have a phenomenal and wonderful day. And yeah, let's get it done. Okay. Bye, y'all.
What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wanna know, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know, can we trust this that's about to let us know?